What is going on, people? This is Zia, and I am back again, guys. And today I've actually decided to start work early because I was actually supposed to start work on the 12th of this month, but then I decided, hey, there is nothing going on. Why don't I just start work? So what I've just started doing is I've started creating an email list to forward to all my clients to let them know that I am back from holiday. Not that I won't be giving myself time to actually relax. I make my own hours, so it's all good. So basically, what I'm doing today is I've got a brand new client who's pretty much also a family member, but you obviously have to charge your family members at some point because taking away hours from your clients. So what I've done is I have actually decided to be building a Shopify site. Not building, it actually seems like it's up and running anyway. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be doing maintenance work for them on that website. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty pumped, yo, and things are looking up. So yeah, I'll be taking you through the process of what I'll be doing today. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'll be sending them a quote as to how many hours I work with clients a week, which I do like 2 hours of work for them. So pretty much I'll be quoting that, and I'll be using Zero. So that's one of my favorite applications. It's saved so much of my life. I don't have to stress about accounting or anything else like that, or having to write stuff. And yeah, it's been streamlined. As I've said before, I love things being streamlined for me, and it really does it for me. So yeah, let's get this day started. But first, let's grab. Oh, I didn't tell you what time it is. It is actually 12:30. So I'm gonna be grabbing lunch. From there, I will grab some coffee. But let's grab lunch before we grab coffee. I just gonna get some stuff sorted. And one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create an email list for my clients, which I can just quickly just forward to them every time there's an update, if I'm away, if I'm going away. If you guys actually have anything better to use, which I'm using MailChimp, if you guys have anything better that you use, yeah, just leave that in the comments below and I will make sure I check it out. So this is so that whenever I'm away, I can just email my clients and just let them know that I'll be going on holiday from a certain day to a certain day. Guys, here's one thing. Yesterday I was contacted by someone who I was on a learnership with not last year, but in 2015. So we were doing this learnership and stuff like that. Just to fast forward that a bit and just take you to what I want to say. It makes me so angry when people want to become successful but they're not willing to put in the work. So basically, everyone wants the easy way in. Everyone wants to be successful but they're not willing to work. There is no such thing as saying that you want to be successful but you're not willing to put in the hours. Patience is part of the game. Patience is virtue, not just in just saving up for things, but patience is just virtue in everything in life. Success is a part of life, and successful people have been patient. That's all. And here's another thing is people just take anything because they think that they can make money out of it. If you are picking the wrong thing to do, you cannot be successful in it unless you are a jack of all trades and you can be passionate about simply anything that you come across. That's totally a different story, which I am one of that. I am a jack of all trades. I have seasons. I might be in a different season where I say I like web design, and I might end up getting bored of web design and start moving on to something else. It doesn't mean I will quit web design. I will start bringing in variety into my workspace and start creating multiple streams of income. So that's what I do. I am a web designer, and web designing is my bread and butter. It's what gives me a salary each month, which is a good thing. And then there are different other stuff that I'm doing on the side that just kind of brings other streams of income. I'm able to start other online businesses and not flinch at all financial wise. Although I'm still trying to learn how to be, how to be financially well, to be able to manage finances properly. It's another thing saying that I want to get there tomorrow. So many people are impatient about success. And my wish is, if you are watching this and you feel like you want to be successful, either in business, either in being a freelancer, either in being just having a career or going into a career, stop trying to think about success. Think about the now. How can you build yourself up? How can you better yourself? If you are a freelancer, I'll give you my story. I started out as a freelancer working on freelancer.com. I struggled badly for 2 years. I've only ever got paid about 500 rand. I think that's like $45 if I'm not mistaken. Until I actually moved obviously out of it into a space to where the market really is. I was inside a wrong space. They were not businesses, they were businesses, but they weren't businesses that could afford to pay for websites. I wasn't around companies that could afford to pay for websites. One thing that you need to do, move yourself to a place where there are companies, where places you can pitch, and they'll be able to actually afford to pay you. But don't think about your salary as yet. In that space of 2 years of not getting paid and struggling, I have learned so much on my own. I'm a college dropout. I'm not proud of it, but here's one thing. I've learned so much out of that. I learned how to code. I just knew basic HTML and CSS. I told myself HTML5, CSS3 onwards, and I learned WordPress. I learned Shopify. I'm learning Ruby on Rails. So all of that stuff, I learned design. I learned what goes into an amazing web design. I know what to look for. I learned how to hack Google. And by mean hacking, I don't mean actually destroying it. But what I mean hacking is, I mean that I know how to find what I need to find. I cannot exit a web page. Like I cannot exit Google without having found something I needed. So that's one thing that would have been so beneficial if I was still in college. I didn't know much in college. Had I stayed in college, it would have been a bit of it would have been harder than it would have been right now for me to go into college, because I didn't know as much. I guess it's important when what Gary Vaynerchuk says is explore, take time to find what takes you away. I think those were his words, if I'm not mistaken. and just to, these are now mine, to improve yourself, to make yourself better at what you are good at. Find what you're good at. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, go explore. Take your time to find yourself, and once you find yourself, spend the rest of your life just improving yourself. If you feel like you've found your calling in web designing and you love it, and you wanna be able to actually spend the rest of your life just doing that, just keep studying web design. Get into it, work with it, and go study UI design in web design and improve yourself constantly. You will see that your returns are going to be a lot better. You're not losing out, you're gaining. So to be successful, you have to improve yourself, and that takes years. It doesn't take one day. It doesn't, unless you have the money already. It doesn't take one. Well, even with that, you don't. So you can't be an overnight success like Pokemon Go. Maybe Pokemon Go was an overnight success. Actually, no, it wasn't an overnight success. It took years to build Pokemon Go, but for it to become successful, it took years. So yeah, take your time. Don't rush anything. Find out what you want and let it take you. And going back to saying that if you are impatient in becoming successful, then maybe you're just not worth it. Maybe you're just better off having a 9-to-5 job. Maybe. But if you really feel it in your bones, if you really feel it in your blood that you want to become successful, you have to learn patience. That is the first thing. You have to be patient. You have to get rid of the mentality that I want it now, and think of the future. Your future, you should be able to have a vision for your future. Don't think of your future being tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't future. Future is 1 year, 2, 3 years, or onwards later. Not tomorrow, not next week, not that. I don't call the future out of my own views. Future is a couple of years from now, or a year from now, or a month from now. So anyway, guys, this is just to give you that bit of stuff, and I love this. I love just giving off what I'm learning to you, and I think this is what I'll be doing from now on. Vlogging, it's gonna be something to do, but maybe every so often. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching first of all, and I hope you had a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.